Patriots without saying the word dynasty. This is a dynasty organization. I think it's important before we talk about the here and now and the Drake May part of the New England Patriots, we got to talk about what came before Drake May. And what came before Drake May? Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
No. What is a dynasty? A dynasty is when a team is great for a really long time. Year after year after year. Their main era was from 2001 to 2019. People knew that eventually they were going to have to get through Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots. That's all people talked about for 20 years was the New England Patriots. You either loved them or you hated them. You loved them if they were your team. You hated them because you couldn't beat them. Because they were so dominant. We all know Tom Brady, the quarterback. Every person has a coach, Bill Belichick. Together, they were the ultimate duo. Tom Brady, sure, is Tom Brady, and he's great. But he had a great coach helping him to lead the way. Many organizations in the NFL still have not even won one Super Bowl. Tom Brady, New England Patriots, Bill Belichick, they've won 6. It is very hard to win a Super Bowl. And collectively, the two of them and their team, Tom Brady didn't do it alone. He had great teams and great people with him, Jose. But they won not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 Super Bowl champions. 6 Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady has won 7 because after he left the Patriots, he went on to win a Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. However, with the New England Patriots, 6. During that era of 20 years of them being so dominant, they went to the Super Bowl 9 times. They won the Super Bowl 6 times, where my team hasn't won a playoff game in 25 years. So do you see how hard it is? Where the Miami Dolphins haven't won a playoff game since the year 2000. And since then, they've won 6 Super Bowls, appeared in 9. He's got an MVP. So
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
this is not easy, okay? But one of them stands out to me the most. The score was 28-3. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots came back from losing 28-3 to win the Super Bowl. Dynasties can't live forever. The end of the era eventually came. 2 guys that were the face of the dynasty leave New England. This era could not go on any longer. That door was officially closed. At 4 or 5 years, the Patriots, they drafted Mac Jones. We already know, did Mac Jones do well with the Patriots? They didn't do well. They went through a cycle of head coaches. They couldn't figure it out. They were trying to bring this organization back to greatness, back to what they were used to, back to the Patriot way, and they couldn't curate a perfect team. Fast forward to the start of something new. The New England Patriots draft
Drake May.
in the 2024 NFL draft. When they drafted him, they don't know what he's going to become. This is a new player on their team. You have to wait and see. And that first season with Drake May and the New England Patriots, the Patriots end up last in their division, only winning 4 games and losing 13. This was last season. Drake May on his first year at the Patriots, they lost 13 games. The Jets were better than the Patriots. The Dolphins were better than the Patriots. What this stat and this record does not show you was the promise that Drake May started to show towards the end of the season. I remember going to the New England Patriots game. It was later in the season last year when they played the Dolphins. And we were playing Drake May, and I said, ooh, that guy's going to be good. So even though they were losing as a team, you could start to see Drake May was going to be somebody. So after the season, obviously, we know if things don't work, you got to make a change. If things aren't working, you got to make a change. So what the Patriots decide to do, they say, okay, we found our Drake May, we found our new quarterback, but we got to get our head coach situation under wraps. We got to find a coach, Mike Vrabel. After going 4-13 last season, the Patriots turn it around, and this season, from starting from the bottom, they find themselves at the top, going 14-3. Maybe this is the start of something new. And the important thing to remember is Drake May is not out here trying to be the next Tom Brady. He's not trying to mimic or copy that era of the Patriots. Drake May is out here trying to be the best Drake May that he can be. He should listen up. I need you to listen up.
Who's that?
I need y'all to listen up. He's not a baby. A baby is like, wah. He's not a baby.
Teenager.
He's older than you guys in this
Teenager.
picture. Okay, let me tell you something that's crazy, crazy, crazy. Before Drake May was in the NFL, as he was growing up, he lived in North Carolina. He loved the Carolina Panthers. In 2016, when Drake May was 13 years old, he went to go watch the Carolina Panthers take on the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. The Carolina Panthers did not win that Super Bowl. The Denver Broncos did beat them. But this was Super Bowl 50. This was 10 years ago that Drake May got to watch his Carolina Panthers play in the Super Bowl. Now, 10 years later, Drake May is playing in the Super Bowl. And you want to know the craziest part about these two stats? When Drake May went to go watch the Carolina Panthers in the Super Bowl, he went to Santa Clara, California to Levi's Stadium to watch them. And now, 10 years later, he is not going to watch the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. He's going to play in the Super Bowl in Santa Clara, California at Levi's Stadium. So 10 years ago, he was at Levi's Stadium watching his team. And 10 years later, he's now playing in the Super Bowl at the same stadium. Isn't that pretty cool?
It's super cool.
Do you think as he was watching his Carolina Panthers play, that he was thinking about, man, in 10 years, I'll be playing in a Super Bowl?
No. Oh, Miss Griffin, that was Peyton. So he's 23.
Peyton Manning.
Oh.
We all we got.
Oh. We all we got.
We all we need.
We all we need. Hey, the next Tom Brady.
Stop talking.
We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got. We all we need. We all we got.
We all we need.
All we have is our team, and that's all we need. We will say, that's all you got? Yeah, that's all we got, but that's all we need. That's all we need. And I love that saying, even though I'm not a Patriots fan, I'm a Dolphins fan, right? But you can't deny the dynasty that the New England Patriots had, and you can't deny the fact that this team, this organization, was able to pick up from their dynasty, start to create and to build something new. The fact that they are already back in the Super Bowl yet again, before my team has even won a playoff game, is something incredible. And what Drake May and the New England Patriots are creating together is also something incredible. So while they say, we all we got, we all we need, sometimes we need to remember that. Clap it up for the New England Patriots.